Okay, this is going to serve as documentation for taking apart this 38116X Teledial automatic tuning. Looks like one screw is missing there. That should be okay. Looks like there's a retain clip in here. I don't have an actual tool to remove this. Just that. This should slide out. It does. That appears to be aluminum. A dust bunny in here, a big one. Yuck. Okay. Looks like there's 5 screws here. I'm not sure if those need to come out or not. Or if this comes out as one assembly. Tempted to remove these though. If we're gonna do this, we might as well do it right. This is why I'm recording it, to document. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, this comes out. Now, I guess, so right now, this is turned as far left as it'll go, and that's lining up here at the bottom. Let's see if I've got that on video. See, that's lining up there. Okay. So this tab is just to the right of this right now. I'm going to pull this out. Looks like CKLW is up here, and then there's a star. And then these screw holes will line up, of course. Not quite enough. That's it. Oh, okay. Looks like there are 2 cardboard, maybe, spacers there. And then the dial comes off. That's in pretty good shape. Okay. Now we have this metal ring. There is a spring, or maybe a retaining thing here in the back. Not sure of its actual purpose, but I'll make sure that stays in there. That was back against that. Another clip in here. Actually, first, there's this piece. It looks like it's like a cardboard. There is this piece at the bottom that sticks outward. And that's our metal clip. Now we have our retaining clip.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Daddy.
You're in my video.
Jojo.
What's that?
Jojo.
Screwdriver? You're right. Thank you.
Hey, Daddy.
Sir, I'm not sure how this comes apart from here.
Daddy. You get back?
It's not obvious. Okay, there is this piece.
Yeah. Daddy.
I'll have to figure this out.
Jojo, are you?
Thank you. The next thing we need is definitely going to be up here. Nut driver on this side. There's a little star washer on it.
Daddy.
It is a finer thread than the sheet metal screw. So those need to be kept separate. Okay. And then there's this, looks like a glass or plastic maybe. And then these brass clips in the front. Oh, careful. This is very old. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. This just pulls out. That's attached down here though. Otherwise, it just pulls straight out. Let's see, there's a screw down here that I can now get to. Yes. Finn, hey. You're moving my camera. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch out. No, you don't need to move that. Okay, there's a screw back here. Flathead. I could get a screwdriver into it. Ah. There we go. Aha. Beautiful. That came out. Another screwdriver, thank you. Okay. So let me show you here. There is some kind of assembly there. Some wires. Not sure exactly what it is yet. Okay, now it's pretty clear. There's a metal ring pointing away. The dish side is towards the radio. And this looks like, yep, it's just going to slide forward. There is a key toward the top. Yep. So it looks like when this is turned all the way counterclockwise, as much as it goes, this key is just to the right of this piece here. Wow. Okay. Then we have this mechanical switch here. Probably need to be cleaned. Looks like we have 4 sheet metal strips here. Not sure exactly what this will do. If I can take the front panel off, that may help. Okay, and then there's 2 angle brackets here. Should just be able to pull this out. Okay. Show you quick. Yeah, dyno power. So cool. Okay. So there's this gear mechanism down in here with this rubber disc. I know it's hard to see. There is a screw here. And then there's another one on the shaft side of the tuner. I'm going to take that off. It's coming loose. There's this connector here that goes to all the bulbs. This will come off here on the top. There's 2 wires that go to that switch. There we go, that actually came apart. Surprising for its age, right? There's actually 3 wires. 2 that go to that switch, and then a 3rd one that comes up and goes down into here somewhere. It's right here. This might be the mute switch for the automatic tuning dial. Alright, so there's a couple wires that have to be desoldered. There's one wire here, it's green with like a beige tracer. I think it's the mute for the teledial. And then if I come over here, there's two more. Not sure exactly what that's for. So this one's green and this one looks like it's beige. And then over here, so here, this, and over here is a connector that came apart. Just those two connections. Hard to tell if you can see that, but yeah, there's one here and here. They mate together. So with those three wires off, the front panel just comes right off. And this looks like this can be further disassembled. There's a nut here that can come off, and I'll have to look at this. That looks like that might come off as well. That nut there. There's a better look at that. So there was just a couple screws here, and one here that I loosened up. Maybe not enough. Let's see, are there any other screws? I wouldn't think so. Let's keep trying here. That should be enough to pull that off. Not sure what else could be holding that other than maybe just years of gunk. That may be all it is. Gotta be careful I don't break it either though. Oh, it's moving, it's moving. It's like brass, I don't want to break it. It's moving very slowly though. We're almost there. So close. Okay, there we go. That's off. This? I don't know. Are these pliers big enough? I don't think so. Hold on. Not big enough. I have to use the wrench. Doesn't quite want to get in there though. Oh. Not sure. Can't really get at it. No, I'm just rounding that off. Might take a socket. Okay, removed some pieces. Now you can see there's a couple screws down in here that were loosened. But this should just pull right out. I also removed the nut here, but I don't know how that pulls out just yet. Okay, so once that other gear was out, this actually just fell out. So this would have been the front, and this would have been up through here like this. You can't see this at all. Great videography. This is the front. This would have just been up like this here. So that comes out. Okay, so there's like a piece of fabric here that I started pulling up, and then I wedged a screwdriver in there and pulled, and this is now coming out. Looks like there's a couple pieces in there. It's like a copper one and a brass one here. Oh, I dropped it. Oh no. Okay. So this is paper. I don't know if that's an insulator. This one is, I don't know what that is. Also deteriorating. It's not copper. It's like a plastic insulator. And that's what's left of this that came out. Hey, put that back, please. I'm actually kind of regretting taking that off, because I don't think I needed to. This appears to be a solid piece. So that's not how this comes apart. I don't know how it does, but that was not it. I didn't quite figure out that last one. I'm gonna wait on that, but I did remove 3 screws here, and then that just comes right off. This piece here. Looks like there's some insulators or something here. There are some contacts in there, so it might be a good idea to take that apart. So I just pulled off all of the lights. There's just those 4. There's a larger insulator here, 4 smaller insulators there, and then there's these 2 that hold the wires in place. There was a couple 45-degree uprights that I took off there. One side had a solder tab, but it didn't appear that it was ever used. So now I'm just going to pull these 2 sheet metal screws here, and that should come apart further.